pretty chill.
I mean, is this something we want to talk about? I'd totally get it if you just want to just drop it, let it figure itself out. I mean, I was just curious because you said it was about the company.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna cut it to you straight up, okay?
Okay.
I was happy for this in the beginning to get people together and we reach our goals, okay? But this company thing was always gonna be a inevitable crossroad, okay? Where we get what we need to fly, we can always use it if we need to, right? But from there, everybody should fly almost in their own direction. I don't see it going.
Yeah, it's not a long term.
Kind of past this checkpoint. That's all. But if you say that initially, I mean, people won't want to do anything.
Yeah, people want to be on board.
Yeah.
But what does that mean then? Like,
it just means that there was already problems with the group. I mean, guys. I know a lot of people have been in actual gangs before. Okay, like the reality is that people, the people you see around, right? They're part of like massive groups that are full of people, right? But do you see these guys on like on the jobs? Do you see them doing the casino back when and shit like that? You don't, because people don't get there because the politics are really shit. And the reality is that you need to have a main group, right? You need to have your full group that tries to do stuff together and always sticks together, right? And
yeah, group
the reality
together.
is that our group is already 7. That right there, it doesn't work. It just flat out does not work, right? Because it'd be 6, right? 7's too many. So then, I don't want to be the guy to kick people out and be weird about it. I think, I don't even think our crew is experienced enough to pull stuff off as it is, right? With the current 7.
What do you mean pull stuff off? Like, we got everything we need. Me and Marty, we can hack. I mean, second we find our way in that bank, we definitely can do it, right?
I disagree.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you think we're missing?
I disagree. I disagree. Listen, back in the days when we did GG, we had to put our foot on the ground a bunch of times and just cut a budgie ball off, and it was really hostile. But the reality is that we just had to do it, right?
You're right about the 7.
Until you find your core. I don't think this core works. I'm sorry. I think it's good for this checkpoint, and for maybe next checkpoint. But from that point on, I just don't see it.
So you're saying we got to find our boys?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have that. Used to. So what happens now then? I mean, what are you saying?
I think we continue as is, and then we sell stuff. We use the bench, the house. We pay everybody back. Everybody feels like they've been compensated for their involvement. And I think we segment.
What does that word mean, segment?
Segmenting, a segment.
Segment, like split up.
What? Wait.
He's saying he wants to split up the group at some point, Mark.
But you were saying...
Maybe not right now, but...
I mean, why can't we just like, how about we just make that barrier, right? Where we can still work together as a business, but when it comes to other stuff, we're not some crew. No? Can't that work as well?
That's what I just said. I said this is probably work for this checkpoint. Maybe the next one, but I don't think it gets past that. Because then we'll all be doing research on stuff, investing on stuff, and not everybody's gonna be part of jobs, and then it's gonna make people mad. And if I'm the one to say you're not part of this, people are gonna get sad and mad, and then turn each other, and then people are gonna make their own crew against us. And also, it's better to cut off at the stem and split off immediately, right? And everybody has kind of like their own group, right? That they're solid with. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work out.
Right, but you're still saying we can still work as the company, but we need to make that clear distinction that this isn't a group. This is just the company.
It's not a heist group. It's just not.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That makes sense.
Sorry, guys. I love the company, and I'm not even gonna be on in like CG or something. It's not like I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm just telling you, it's just not a heist group. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I got my hands up, guys. My bad. This is not the core we have is not a heist group. If that means that I'm cutting myself off and you guys want to stay together, you do that. I'll be glad to see you guys succeed and do your thing. I have no problem with
Mr.
that.
X, you're cutting yourself off? What do you mean?
If that's what it takes for you guys to be as six and believe in your own thing, I will never be part of something that I don't believe in. And I currently don't believe in this group as a heist group. I won't do it.
I was worried about this too. I mean,
You hear that,
this
Yuno?
whole group is all
Not
former
going to
leaders.
jail for this group.
You hear that, Yuno? We're the problem. Shitty hackers. We're washed up. I told you. Out of touch.
Hey, we haven't even seen the hacks yet. What are you worried about?
Guys, there's something that you listen. This is my perspective, okay? And it's something that helped us out last time and a bunch of other times, right?
I think X is just having
You
trouble
don't have
saying
the passion
that
and the drive for discovery.
it's not a good mesh
right?
for him.
You're waiting for somebody else to do
That's
it.
just X, bro. I mean,
at
he
your
didn't commit
place.
to anything.
And when you're the one
No
to
group.
discover
He never
something,
committed to a group. He never committed to
right? You want to be
GG.
part of it.
Never.
If
Not like this,
if
not
people
like
are not
a,
part of it
you know,
and
this
they're
big.
passionate about it, it's gonna suck for everybody. This group is not passionate about that. When I ask for fucking grid searches, nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, it's boring. Yeah, it's late night.
We've been
That's not
searching.
weird.
Me
That's
and
his
Marty were
character.
searching
It's always
yesterday.
been like this.
But as a group, people aren't motivated to do it. Bro, I do that shit, eyes open, eyes closed, all fucking day and night, and I don't want anything for it. It's just the passion that I have for it. And I want people to have the same drive to do this shit. So we go around and we figure out everything
X is
about
leaving
software,
us.
so that we master all the systems.
Bye.
And then we fucking, we clap the high. I don't want to fucking have like a half-ass heist group. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry guys, I'm not doing that.
I
When it
mean,
comes down to
I'm
it,
all in.
when
Marty
we're
is
rock
too.
bottom, right, and we're doing some heist, right, and I can turn the bike around and risk me going to jail to save somebody, I'll be honest with you, this group, I don't see it. I'm not doing it.
Like everybody in the group, or just
Not
as
everybody.
a whole?
The cohesion as 6 or 7 isn't there.
I mean, as far as on the job heists, I can't say you're wrong. I do think they do other things to try and help
Exactly.
out in general.
It's a great organized group. It's good for business. It's good for everybody. And we can have the guys. We can get more selfishly out of this than I will. Reality is, I haven't gotten shit out of this, and I don't really give a fuck. Right? It's not about what I'm getting out of it. They will get paid out. Their investment will pay off. All of that. Right? We can be a company, a group. We can be a conglomerate. We can have a business. We can delegate tasks. But it's just not my heist group. And I'm willing.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you guys are both not okay with that, I'm willing to be the only one that splits off.
No, I
Well,
think you're making sense.
Well, the thing is, I think you're saying split off because here's the thing. We never really addressed it, right? You weren't there, X, but when we talked about it, we said, like, right now, we're the company and the business. If anything else happens after that, we can talk about it as it comes down to it. But currently, this is what we are, right?
Yes.
But let me just say, there was that, like, thing in the air where it felt like we were almost, like, tied down to this group. I see what you're saying, but you should also take into understanding that we did say that this is not like the group for everything, you know?
That's you're ignoring human nature entirely. It's like you're forgetting about the past. The problem with this is that we've done it before. It's like we've learned nothing. What you need to learn on this is that there's going to be an expectation and an emotional attachments to the ongoings.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. When I said that thing in the air
Even
that
if
makes
you-
us
if-
feel
Even if you say, guys, we're not the heist group, right? There will be this expectation that we still are, even though you've told them we're not. And it's going to become a problem. I'd rather flat out say we are not this, and then also do it. So say it and do it. Rather
I think he's got a
than-
point with that.
Then kind of letting it there, saying it, and being, oh, well, what about this guy? I'm not, guys, I'm not going to be the one to do it. Because otherwise, it's going to fall on me. I'd rather take the fall now and be a little step, right? Than take the fall later and have to jump off of a fucking cliff.
No. Listen. I think you misunderstood what I was saying. I was saying that thing in the air that's holding us together. That's what I meant. The emotional attachment where it's like, even though we don't explicitly say these things, it feels like, you know, okay, well, we're all 7 here all the time to doing all these things together business-wise. Fuck it. Oh, shit, there's a bank right there. I mean, you know, it feels like we're almost tied down. Obviously, we haven't explicitly talked about it, and I understand what you're saying. We're on the same page here, right? And I don't think what you're saying about like saying that this as a heist group doesn't mesh well for you, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing for you to say at all. I don't think it's like this is crazy.
Guys,
you know?
I've had a heist group before. I've had a bunch. I've had mixes, fusion. I've done job with CG. Okay, there are certain types of people that I look for when I scout out for people that want to be with to do this shit. Okay, and these guys individually, I do it with them all the time, all over again. All of them, one by one. I agree with all of them, but as a group, I can't agree with it. It's not gonna. I don't want to be responsible for a massive downfall because that I agreed with a group that I don't actually agree with it. Okay, so all of them one by one, sure, all them together, I don't agree with it. Sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about us?
Yeah, we love the casino, bro. The guy forgot.
No.
Yes, this core group works. If you guys want to have this core group, I don't want to have a mutiny. I don't want to be the one that could like to poach you guys. It has to come from you. And if you're not open and honest about that, and you don't tell the others this is your thing, it's gonna fall on me. It's what I thought it'd be better if I just cut myself off initially as alone, right? So
I think I get what you're
that
saying.
doesn't fall onto me either.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I mean,
Just
it
for
makes
heists,
sense.
not a problem.
The heist crew should be the same as the rest of the crew. I mean, can't have people who aren't really part of the heist crew and then just force them to do work and then.
Because listen, what you need to understand is that when it comes down to it, brother, I've had jobs with people, okay, that leave you behind, and it's shit. It is so bad. Yeah. It is and it makes me want to fucking. It makes me want to just never talk to them again. Okay, and I feel like with this current setup, if things go wrong, I don't have the confidence to think and to tell like, okay, these will never leave me behind. Okay, the shit we try. When you have it's about the mindset. When you have a mindset to do everything in your power to succeed, right? You start thinking about new ideas on the fly. You start improvising it. You start becoming something. This group doesn't have that as a cohesion. Sorry, it's just not a tool we have as a group, flat out. And it has nothing to do with anything. It's just for heists. It's just for the big plans, the big things. Not gonna roll with it.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I'll tell him if you want. And you
I don't think you have to. I think, and between you and me, I was thinking even a few days ago, like, company's not going to be forever. It does make sense. We just got to make sure everyone's happy, you know? A lot of people put in a lot of work. Let's make sure they get what they want, and then,
they'll get profit on it.
We'll
I don't care
we'll
if
just
they
move
get
from
lost with
there.
that.
I think that's a good... I agree with everything you said pretty much. I mean, it just makes more sense. You know, the fact is, back in the day, all the best crews were the ones that had one squad that they stuck with. And I think that's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah. I'm just...
But real quick.
I'm just scared that, like, I'm stuck in cuffs behind some fucking block, and I'm just waiting for somebody to fucking jump the corner, fucking grapple shot the corner, jump on a bike, fucking head slam one cop, cuff the cop, change cars, switch keys, flip the keys off the fucking rails, put me on the back of the bike and do some wheelie. And I'm scared I'm not gonna see anybody do that, or I'm scared we're not gonna have the people that have that energy, and that would break my heart to see it.
Hey, you remember that time when I literally woke up, 10 minutes into waking up, you called me to pick you up, and then I went to prison for you?
I remember. I remember.
They hit me with like 10 murder charges, man. You hear about that?
Remember,
What'd you do that day?
This chat is in pickle only.
They said they're gonna charge me for all your crimes, and I was like, how's that make sense? But I just tanked it.
I remember. Bro, back in the days, bro, I used to take fines of like 60K every day.
Jesus.
Wait, real quick. Way back when you guys had the Clean Boys, you know, wasn't Tony, you know, he still had his own thing, right, with Redline, right?
Yeah, he did.
And
he did.
And Lang Buddha had,
but that
Cerberus.
wasn't.
No.
Well, they didn't open those up till after we started. You know, when we finished the lower vaults and the crime kind of stood still for a minute, that's when everyone spread out.
Really?
But before that, we were probably one of the tightest squads ever. You know, we all were pretty close. Definitely, we weren't perfect, but it was definitely a squad where we cared more about trying to get each other out instead of just like getting away with the job, with the money, we always came
Yeah.
back for each other.
Oh,
Pickle.
Also, these guys have a lot. You guys, I'm gonna tell you how it is.
pickle gang.
I cannot be part of a
Mm.
group that has too many friends. Okay, some of y'all, man, you have so many friends. It fucking, I hate that shit. Okay, and it makes me want to cut myself off. And the problem, one of the main problems that we had, right? The fucking lower vault incident, the Jack incident. There's always a point where you see somebody, I can't hurt this guy. He's my friend. Oh, that's my
Yeah.
dad. That's my brother. That's my friend's friend. Like, bro,
I remember.
your hands are. You can't do anything. You literally can't do shit. And it feels to be left behind or be let down by somebody because they have a friend on the. Bro, there's no friend. It's the group or it's nothing. I don't want to hear it.
Bitch,
If we're-
bitch.
if
Hey,
something's going
trust
on,
me, I struggled with that a lot.
hell
back
no.
in the day.
Hell, I will never see the day where this happens to me again, ever.
Bitch, wait, you're not talking about the Jaeger thing I mentioned before, right?
Oh yeah, fuck that bitch.
Dude,
Fuck you too.
dude, no.
Oh my
no.
god, guys, yeah.
I went to war with him. I have his island on my arm, bro, on my tattoos, alongside the yacht, alongside a Kraken, alongside the casino heist. You're all on my arm, and so is he, bro. That guy is our family. I know you've been gone for a fucking bit, went fucking hibernating for whatever the fuck. He is part of your fucking family, bro, whether you like it or not. Like that's just how it goes.
So if we pull off this thing, right? And we're running away in this car, and there's fucking this guy in front of us, and he stops us, right? And he has a gun to me. I'm just gonna say, oh, sorry, I can't shoot you. Shoot him instead. You're just gonna let him do it?
Wait, what? Wait, say that one more time. If I have to shoot,
If we have to stop the car in front, and he's right there in front of us, right? And he's gonna shoot me with a gun, right? And you have your own gun. Point at him. Are you gonna let him?
no,
let him shoot
the
me?
fuck, no,
Okay,
no, absolutely not. But he would never do that.
Okay.
Is the thing.
He would.
No, he wouldn't. I don't
there's
know
a
if you
relationship you
remember.
have with him,
I don't
with
know.
me.
I don't know
Me
if you
and I don't
remember.
like
What
Me and him
I
are
think
not
what
cool like that,
Mr.
bro.
X is
Me and him are not
saying
cool like that,
is-
bro.
No, I don't know if you remember.
You
I
don't have to add the second part in. Just he needs to be around people who always choose him first. Just like when we were with the Clean Boys.
It is
back in the
burned
day.
into my brain, okay? When Chody was right there, and we're both fucking bleeding out, and Jack said, I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it, guys. I can't. He's a friend.
Don't remind me.
Hell no.
Don't remind me.
I will never see the day again. It is burned into my memories, bro.
Don't remind me. I remember.
If that were to
Okay.
happen, bro, I will never see any of you guys again. So that's right now.
Yeah, I remember.
That's fair.
I remember. And the thing is, right, if it came down to it, someone's got a gun to your fucking head, I'm killing them through and through. It doesn't matter who the fuck it is, right?
Boom, then.
But it's also fucking fair for you to just be like, hey, I don't want you to snitch on this fucking guy. Bro, I kind of fought a war with him. He was
Fair
GG.
enough. Fair enough then. As
Right?
long
You
as
have to meet that
as
middle
on the
ground.
hierarchy, even if I'm 0.1 above him, I am above him. That's it. The group, a heist group, right? When we're on a job or we're on a plan, we're all on the same level at the very top, and nobody's above us.
Right. So you understand it goes both ways, right? So the second
Yes.
it's not that way, it's not fair anymore, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're all at the very upper tier, and nobody else is above it when we're on that. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Otherwise, replace me with whoever you have above me, because otherwise that loyalty doesn't go both ways. And loyalty is a two-way street. I will not operate in a way that I'm just walking this path alone. It's not gonna work.
What do you think about that,
That
you know?
makes sense. I mean, hate to bring it up, but I was probably the one with the biggest problems with that back in the day.
That's right.
You remember when I was pals with CG back then, and I just didn't know how to choose?
Oh man. Oh man.
Don't
Hey,
blow
listen.
me.
Oh,
I
man,
gave you
bro,
my
it-
CG chain at the end of the day, so I chose.
Bro, that ass, bro.
Wasn't
If
easy.
you didn't have your way around a computer, bro, I would have fucking clapped you straight up.
Wait.
Guess I'm lucky I was good at stuff, huh?
Picture
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Picture this. Picture this.
But hey, I learned my lesson now, and
Right.
that Yuno's not really there anymore. I think I'm
Oh.
better now.
Only time will tell.
Picture this.
Hey, I gave you my CG chain, didn't I? You still got that old
Picture
thing?
picture this. I threw it away. All right, bastard. Picture
What?
this.
Yeah.
I had
That-
diamonds in that thing. It's shooting
Fuck the
fire.
diamonds and fuck the rubies. It had CG
Yeah.
written all over it, fucker.
Okay,
That's
okay.
fucking right. Yeah, we threw that shit.
Picture this.
I mean,
you know.
I gave it to you because I wanted you to.
You
choose.
know. Picture this.
Go on.
All right. Us three. Let's just say that this becomes the core group, right?
Okay.
We're about to rob a bank. Boom. Lang Buddha pulls up, points a gun at one of our heads, and he's about to fucking shoot. And you know Lang Buddha, he will shoot us. All right? You're behind him. He doesn't know you're here. Are you gonna pull out your fucking gun and kill him? Is he above us?
How about
Oh no, this is
Well,
Jack over again,
all
bro. I
right.
swear to God.
No, no, let me.
I'm over
Alright,
it, bro.
alright.
I'm over. I've heard enough already.
How about you give me 1 day and I'll figure that out?
All right, I'll give you a day. That's all you get.
It's not an easy choice.
Do a flip.